Good afternoon and welcome to the Hofstra Women's Basketball Postgame Press Conference with head coach Danielle Santos Atkinson and our three seniors today, Janaea Fargo, Ramatullah Keita, and Zahima Swint. Before the floor of questions, Coach, can you give us your thoughts following the win over Northeastern?
Yeah, I thought this team did a great job. They fought. We lost to this team just a few weeks ago, and at that point, that was our seventh loss of the season. To be able to have them come back and not only win, but win in a fashion and control the game, I think is great. This team wanted to play for our seniors, and they played hard and competed for 40 minutes.
Questions?
Coach ended on a 5-game winning streak, longest streak since the 2015-16 season. What does it mean to end on such a hot streak after such a difficult season?
That's our goal. All season, we've been saying that we want to be able to finish the season playing our best basketball. And I think the way these guys have fought, the way they're playing together, the way they're sharing the ball, how connected they are, has changed us and has made us so much more competitive. And we keep saying the most competitive, most connected team in the CAA will have the most success, and that's where we want to be going into the tournament.
Dominant win to end the season in not just a good game, dominant fashion to kind of solidify what this team's identity is. Not everyone would be able to turn a 7-game losing streak into a 5-game win streak. Can you just speak to the character and where this team has really found their identity and the toughness and grittiness of never giving up?
Yeah, I mean, it just comes from these guys. We want to make sure that the people that are part of our program of high character, they want to win, they have a willingness to be able to give what it takes to do it, and that's what we have this year on our team. That's what we have. I talked to our returners today, what they've done as returners on this team and helping to bring this team together and develop the culture that we want. For Hofstra Women's Basketball, they've done a great job. We've had a crew come in and really just jump in with what that looks like. But we always talk about never giving up. We can't, there's so many parallels with basketball and life, and the lessons that we've learned that we'll continue to learn throughout this season. I'm hoping that they'll go on and take those with them.
The defense has been very, very good the past few games. The offense has blossomed because of that. So turning the defense into offense, has that been a main priority of getting out in transition and trying to get those buckets in the open court?
Yeah, absolutely. That's when we're at our best. When we're able to defend, get stops, and play it off the rim, we're so much better. When we're playing it out of the net and having to take it out and play slower, then that stalls us a good bit. We want to be able to go, run, and play our game.
But you touched on a little bit the adversity and everything, but I want to open this up to the players. And what does it mean for you guys with the adversity that you guys faced with all the injuries you've had, and then being able to come on in the last game of the season and win it in a dominant fashion against a team that also beat you early in the season? So what does it mean for you guys?
I'll start. It just means that we're prepared for what's coming next. We're not going to sit around and wait for anything to come to us. We're going to take it. Just because they beat us before, that doesn't mean they are going to beat us again. I feel like we came out and showed that today. So,
I think that we all have one common goal, and it's to win a championship. And I think that everyone on our team, 1 through 14, has stepped up, and we're ready to, go to DC and take care of business. So today's game was just another step closer to that.
Speaking of DC, with the break coming up before you guys go, what are some things you guys want to hunker down on?
I would just say continuing to execute our offense, can lock into everything that we know we're going to do. Transition defense is a big one. Most teams like to push in our conference, so that's something that we'll focus on. But we really just focus on us and what we do best, and then, our principals will take care of the team.
Coach talked about how the last time you guys played this, she gave you extra time off, but going into this game, you obviously guys put the work in practice. But as players, when you were facing that adversity, what did you guys do outside the practice facility or out off the court to get yourselves mentally prepared to go on this huge run that you guys went on?
I'll take it. Getting extra shots, obviously you take shots in practice, but the shots that you're taking in practice isn't enough. So getting those extra reps, doing things that is secondhand nature, like, waking up, brushing your teeth, that's regular. So just going in and doing layups or doing free throws, things like that, just making it a habit, even if you were doing it, emphasizing on it more. So just doing things that we probably weren't doing before, or probably were doing before, but now we're doing a little bit more. So just being more intentional about certain things so we can get it done.
Rama, double-double today. What were you seeing and feeling on the court?
Can't say much. It was thanks to my teammates. They always know how to find me and where to find me. So all credit to my teammates. Yeah.
Rama, you're always high motor on the court, 110% effort all the time. I assume that's something you pride yourself on, but where did that really come from? How did you learn to become such a force on the glass, even though you're not always the tallest player out there?
I think I am the tallest player. Sorry, but I think I can't say enough, but I really think it's because of my teammates and my coaches. They made it easier for me to be like a part of this team. So I would always be grateful for that. And yeah.
Coach, most team assists of the season today with 19. You talked about the connectivity and everyone playing together. So how important is that going into the tournament?
That's huge because that's not normally a number for us. That's really high. Even at times when we do share the ball, it's not as high. But I thought they were really looking to find each other today, making that extra pass, and people were working around the ball to be able to create opportunities on that catch. And when they did, I thought we played with a ton of confidence and just being able to create opportunities. And when we did get them, score those opportunities. But again, I think when we're doing that, we're playing some of our best basketball. And that's just a tell that we've gotten closer.
I'd say going into this tournament, do you guys feel like you are the hottest team going into the CAA tournament?
We just want to be Hofstra. We just want to be Hofstra. The goal for us is our goal, and every time we go into that tournament, we know we've got nothing to lose, and we're just going to let it all out there and play as hard as we can, and that's how we've gone into every tournament this year. There's a lot of teams that are playing well right now. It's March. That's where you want to be, but come tournament time, it's 0-0. None of the standings matter. None of the seedings matter. You got to go out there and prove it on that day and that night, and that's the mentality that we have.
Zai, how did it feel having the game that you guys did in front of everyone here for senior day?
I feel great. I mean, obviously Hofstra's like home. Been here for 5 years, so why not bring home home? Just made it a little bit more special.
This concludes today's post-game press conference. Coach, Zai, Rama, Janaea, thank you.
Thank you.